And we are live. Okay. Gonna give myself a minute. Been having some really my dreams this week have been pretty a lot. So it is what it is this week. All right. Let me see what I can do. All right, those are the 3 cards I think I'll go with. I think right now, especially at this time, I'm going through such a reflective, like a clearinghouse. And what I'm always feeling into right now is something that kind of reminds me of a time where it wasn't go time yet, but it was very much a time of stillness, but still knowing that I had to be ready for something. It's this in between that I feel right now of taking all that we've learned or all that has come to pass already and then using it as preparedness. That's why the stillness feels a little bit different this time round. It's more preparedness than full rest. And I feel like that's what's feeling uneasy right now. And I actually did some readings this week and it's been coming up a lot, this feeling of the need to be prepared, or just this feeling of not stagnation at all, but stillness that requires for you to get prepared in some way, shape, or form. And trusting that whatever it is you're getting prepared for is definitely going to expand your experience here, to expand what it is you have previously known, and to trust that it's going to be better than what you were used to. It's like now you've done all this shadow work, now you've done all this inner work, now you've looked at yourself and said, okay, I am worthy of such and such, or now I allow myself to become this new version of myself. This preparedness kind of washes over you. And before where you may want to feel like you had to get up and go and you had to rush in, somehow you find yourself not pulling back, but just knowing that you don't have to rush in and you don't have to have all the answers ahead of you. And you're allowed to take it slow. And you're allowed to go at whatever pace that previously may not have felt comfortable for you. But somehow this time, you trust the speed of things. It's like this time you'll learn what God's speed is. It's that divine timing. And like, you can sit there and just be along for the ride, knowing that you're not only the passenger, but you're the driver as well. And it's been showing up in many ways, whether you've been taking more hours to do inner work, you've suddenly started telling yourself all those things in the mirror that you knew that you couldn't a couple months back. Or taking the time to love on yourself where you had less compassion for yourself. Hey, Jay. Less compassion for yourself in those moments of thinking that maybe you didn't deserve the compassion. Because, I mean, we talk a good game about being punished, but won't we punish ourselves sometimes? Sometimes we're like the worst at it. Or should I say the best at it? Either way, I feel like if we allow ourselves this time, we can get into a space of being more gracious with that punishment. And it's so weird to say it like that because why are you punishing yourself in any way? But this is the paradigm that we decided we were going to come into. This is the paradigm we decided we were going to love ourselves out of. So here we are. I know, Jay. It's just what's coming. What do you want me to say? How you doing? The dreams have been dreaming this week. What you been saying? It's like I got on here for a collective reading and then just this stuff is coming up. So it is what it is. I know whatever is on the other side of this is not going to look like what it was before. And I'm to trust that it's not the same. And I feel like that was kind of like the energy of this week when I was doing readings for people. It's either they're on the beginning stages of it or in the middle or just at the end where it's like, okay, this is new. This is a weird one. What are we saying? And I'm like, yo, you're going to have to trust that this is okay, that you're okay. How's my sound, Jay? So, yeah, I'll pull a few cards. Oh, wow. That came up again. That won't leave me alone. Okay, I'll keep you then. I'll keep you all. I pulled 3. I didn't think they had anything to do with it, but I can see they do. Yeah. All right, fine. For everybody who's trying to be in a space where they can pull different things in about themselves. So we all kind of have to figure out what that's going to look like and trust that it's going to be okay. Especially if you come from a place where it's like, nah, I don't trust it. A place where you're like, okay, let's look into that 444. It's funny you said that, Jay, because this won't leave me alone. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. What you got cooking? That is like stability, enjoyment, celebration. Union. And not just like between 2 people, it could just be between 2 souls or a collective of them. What are we calling in right now? Okay. Playfulness, freedom, and this one, beauty. I can see why. Depending on where you are in the world, we could do with a lot more playfulness. Everything feels so serious right now, and I think that that's what it is. Everything feels so serious right now, and it doesn't have to be. We just choose to say, okay, this is important, so we put on our important voices, and then we play importance. But freedom and beauty, is something we're all calling in. And I feel that. I feel that a lot. Not only on our inside. Some of us experience it and then we wake up and experience something else. And it's jarring. And we want to wake up and we want to live that way. We don't know how. Because it doesn't compare to the things you experience when you're just free to daydream. All right. Anywhere else? What's this about? Because 444J, not lying to you, I've been having 717 and 444 and 333. What's going on? Are you into crystals, Jay? Let me know. Let me see if I can even... Let me see right now. Because I'm not even hearing myself. All right, cool. Yeah, but can you hear me though physically? Am I actually getting sound? Am I making it happen? Hang on. Let me hear. Okay, should be on. Yeah, great. Wonderful then. A lot of things have been coming up in my dreams this week. And all of this month actually, since like the last week of January onwards up to now, been getting, when I've been doing readings for people, they've been getting a lot of reoccurring dreams about family or visitations from family, or not confrontational dreams, but one where they've had to like face people in their old beliefs, or in the times where it was like, okay, this is how I dealt with it, but now I have to show you what I'm just saying moving forward. And this Knight of Cups keeps on coming up, and I'm thinking, yeah, is this just going with the flow and just leaning into it? Because it can be jarring sometimes. All right, let's get into it, Shem. Enough about me. How are your dreams going? Because I've been giving people what for. All right, what are we calling forward? Thank you. Yeah. Community. Yeah. Out with the old energy. Say it how it is energy. If it hurts energy. That type of thing where it's like, when you know you have to say something, that, me too, Jay. I know. If I don't want to be somewhere, I tell you, I'm out of like a shot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Empress card. That's that 3, yeah. I feel that. I feel like we're entering something that whoever this is for, whenever this finds you, it's a no nonsense area you're entering into. I don't know what shift you made. Maybe it was that you called in some playfulness and was like, you know what, this is all a game. So let me just play and play to win. I'm free to do what I want. I'm sovereign. I understand the experience itself, and I understand how beautiful it could be, and I understand my own beauty, and I understand the fragility of the experience and the strengths of the experience. So I'm just going to present myself the way I am at any given moment, come what may. And it's like you're finding your people through that. It's like everything that's old is just crumbling away. Everything that was like, that don't fit, just leaves. Yeah. Divine partnerships are coming in. Oh, thank you. Yeah. For some of you, it could be birthing new ideas into your life. It's as if you are free and open to be able to, I'm hearing wish fulfilled. Joyfully play with the ideas that you used to have and bring them into fruition, knowing. 3s and 4s again. Divine male and female. Oh yeah, hang on, let me fix that, because YouTube out here don't like titties. We got the Emperor and the Empress there. Something's cooking, something's growing. Something is being balanced here. And when I say this come what may energy, it's not that you want to hurt anybody, no. But you're not going to hurt yourself in order to make yourself feel small or to dim your light in any way. It's like, you don't have to. You don't have to. Because then you've realized now, what are you really dimming it for? Who are you really dimming it for? And who is it really benefiting when you do that? Come through, Spirit. What else? Again, 1717. 1717, of course. Okay. All right, easy. This is a collective reading. Wish fulfilled, wishes fulfilled, emotions balanced. It's like you know where to place them now, and they flow there with ease. Yep. Of course, another 4 for you. You really dim your light because you know you don't have to. Why should you? There's no need. Not when it's required to be seen, required to be felt, and required to attract in that which is a frequency match to you. And it also puts off those who are not. So inevitably, you don't have to cross paths because you're not a fit. And it's not from a conflict standpoint. It's just from a standpoint where they just avoidance, whatever, get out the way. Sometimes it's a good thing. Like if we ain't got to meet, don't meet. What else is coming through? Okay. Truth seekers. And again, 7 again. People who need to speak their truth and hear the truth fast, directly. Somebody who's just straight up. And who else is this attracting? What is this freedom and this playfulness attracting? This inner knowing. This one? Okay. A counterpart. Balanced emotions. I think this all comes down to your integrity. Hey, Deanna. And being able to settle yourself. I don't know. I don't really have the language for it in English per se, but it's like in Jamaican, we would just say, settle your bones. Like just being able to settle yourself is a beauty in itself. It's extremely attractive. And that's that energy you're calling in right now. It's magnetic. It's the Empress and the Emperor vibes. It's like divine feminine and masculine embodied and balanced. So you speak when you know you have to. You give the truth directly. And it's not from a place of hurt. It's just from a place of knowing who you are and knowing how beautiful your soul is and knowing that you're free to do so. But you're free to do so. Yeah. Because that in itself has become your protection, your gauge. Like I'm seeing somebody like take the temperature of something. That has become your field. That has become your boundary. You're seated in your stability. That's what that brings around. That playfulness, that freedom, and that beauty. In your inner knowing. What else does this collective's heart already know? Oh yeah, High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Some of you have known this for quite some time. But I feel like this is the season when we're all kind of just stepping into it. And Fools all over the deck. We got Four of Wands. We got the Emperor. Four of Wands came out twice. Some sort of celebration here. And if not just for yourself, stability all the way around. That's what this is. Emotional stability, creative stability. Being in abundance of love for yourself. What else is this bringing forward right now? Throne energy. We got King of Wands here. Knowing what it is, knowing your value, knowing your worth, not in a pompous way, not in a way where you feel like you have to rule anybody, but you just rule over yourself. Here next. All right. What else? What else do you know? What else does your heart tell you? Transformation again, action again. Yeah, some of us are in the in-between of this. Fours again, threes again coming up. Fours and threes. That is a 444, so you're welcome, Jay. 333s. I've got 2 sevens here. What else? Thank you, Spirit. Some of you are taking the time to realize that when you have to speak up, it doesn't have to be confrontational. It just has to come forward and come from a place of your own sovereignty. It comes from a very seated, balanced place now. And sometimes you catch yourself and be like, wow, that was good. And it's received that way. It's that put some respect on my name, but you're not asking for it. It's commanded, it was already there. That's where you place it. That's where it is. Orange all over the deck, relevant for some. Ooh. Tell me what you really want me to know. Radiance again, 4 again, 3 again. What are we doing here? 4s and 3s. 4231. Leadership and radiance. That's that King of Wands energy. Some of you are taking the lead. Some of you are taking the lead. Some of you are holding still and knowing that you are that light. That you standing in your power here, you standing in this knowing, is guiding others to be like, yeah, it's all right to do that. It's okay. Yeah. It's that King energy. Hey, Creo. Yeah, I'm about to pop off in a minute. I swear Amondi and Melekta are going to be like, stop, you're going for too long. I know, but when the channel comes in, I'm just here. But I love hanging out with you guys, so I'm going to stay a little longer. Unless she comes in the chat and I'll be off. Let me read a little bit more into this. This is so interesting. I'm telling you, when I say it's magnetic, I'm saying this new era that you all are going into right now is attractive in a magnetic way. Because it's not seated in arrogance. It's not seated in hubris. You're not trying to be pompous. It's like you're just holding, just like this, like you're a beacon. And if you've noticed, there's other beacons in here. You're not the only one. But you hold your own. I feel that. And it is transformational. We got the phoenix and the butterfly here. Yeah. And some of you had to go through hermit mode for that. Cocoon yourself, shield yourselves. Be alone. Be alone with yourselves. And then the penny dropped. And you realized, I'm not alone. I'm all one. And for others, to go through the fire. And then one day it didn't hurt. It just didn't hurt anymore. You just appeared upon out of it. I don't know. Sometimes you don't even know how. Glistening, radiant. That's that radiance. It's like I'm getting multi-storylines and I'm trying to word them out. Clear sentience coming through. Telepathy coming through. So much love, Jay. Yeah. Is that... Oh, okay. Listen, I've been getting so much things fall into my lap today. Surrendering. What else have we got? Story time. Clear the deck. All right. A breakthrough. An awakening. Courage. An inspiration. Wing energy all over the place. Listen, You can't get more orange than this, people. What are we doing? Where is this orange coming from? Is that's that solar plexus energy, abundance, delight. This is what is awaiting. This is what's here. This freedom to fly, wings all over the place. Take in your flowers. Don't think you're going to just sit here, go through all of this shite, do the inner work, say the difficult things you have to say to yourselves and others at times, and there be nothing left for you but misery. That's just not even the paradigm that we exist in. The balance has been struck. That's the emperor and empress right there. That was you just balancing something within you. But on the other side of that, you must take your flowers. Because not everyone's out here doing that. Some people just like, nah, that hurts too much. I ain't gonna touch that. But some of you had the courage to move forward. Tears, cried. Lone wolf energy. But you're committed, you stay committed, you stayed committed, you stayed your course. You stayed committed to yourself, you stayed enthusiastic, and you held your compassion for yourself. Yep, you doubled down on your awakening by staying committed. We got the 5 and the 10. This love that you know was a commitment to yourself. I don't know what the hell happened, but one day you said, if this is my cards, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to play it to the best of my abilities. I cannot lose. That's not what I came for. And you stayed your course and you trusted it. And it was lonely at times, but you just surrendered to the flow. You surrendered to the happenings. And it's not all bad. There were some good times. You stayed enthusiastic because you knew that there would be a transformation at the end of all of this. 18 relevant for some of you. 14, another 4, 13, another 3. This is not your first balancing out. It's like you do it in decades. It's like you're doing it. It's like the second cycle or the third cycle for some of you of this rebalancing of. So it's like you get aware, you expand on your knowing, you balance, and then you begin again. This is that new beginning, but it ain't looking like the other beginnings. It's so plentiful, it's so abundant. It's like it's like it wasn't just on one level this time, it was on multiple levels. I'm not going to say you should be proud of yourself. It's beyond that. It's like pride would be, nah, You should be delighted. You should be ecstatic about this. You should be enthusiastic to move forward again. Because it's like it's getting better and better and better. What else we got? All right. Yeah. You're never disconnected. That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing, if you spend enough time in hermit mode, if you spend enough time cocooning yourself, it's like you're all in on this whole looking in thing. It's not a half step at all. Taking a leap can look different in many, many ways for different souls. But that leap you take within, that could look dark sometimes. But what's on the other side is the freedom. And it's the knowing that you don't have to be scared of the dark. Because, yeah, grace, what we got else? Purification, 4 again. J. And power, 40. 4. J, get out of town. 2 4s out here in these streets. Yeah. For some of you, yeah, and it is pride. I mean, okay, for some of you, it's pride. And not pride in a, pride is like an elephant would. Like a not forgetting, like a never forgetting what it took. Never forgetting the waters that you had to tread. Never forgetting the worth that you poured on yourself, the value that you uncovered. You don't ever have to forget what happened. You don't ever have to forget what you've done, because you're not ever sitting in a place of thinking that makes you better than. You just know it makes you better in yourself. And that's okay. That's why the grace came out with it. Power, purification, and grace. You're graceful with it. 7, 2, 5, 7. You're so gracious with it. That's why you're a beautiful souls out here. And I feel that. I love this. I didn't even know where this reading was going to go today. I love that. I really do. Thank you for being here, and thank you for allowing me to read for you and share this space with you guys. You all are so gracious in your growth. And you realize that you don't have to hide. You can stand in it without having to dim your light. You can stand in the power of what that's brought for you and what your heart knows now to be true for you. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. All right. You're on that path, Jay. You put 4s across the deck. I don't know how many 4s we got this. I think we had, I'm gonna count them and go because you're out of order here. Look. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, Jay. 7. We got 7 4s, and I've been getting 717 all the time. That's that resonance. Thank you all. Love and appreciation. I'll be doing more readings. I love doing them with you guys. I love doing them for the collective. Anyone want a one-on-one? Links in the description. But I'm gonna commit. This is part of my commitment. It's part of my joy. And I will see you all soon. Love and appreciation. Okay. And on 4020, I'm gone.